Hey guys, it's Kimberly, and today is December 20th. We are in the 20s. Are you kidding me? We are so close to Christmas. I can taste it. And it is time to open up the NYX Diamonds and Ice Advent Calendar, day 20. I know today's stream is happening pretty late tonight, but I just lost track of time. Me and my sister watched Eloise at Christmas together, and I love that movie, and I just kind of let the time get away from me. So better late than never. We are here and we are going to be opening up Advent, and I'm so excited. So yeah, let's just do a little bit of a recap so anybody who wants to watch can come and join in. Ooh, things are falling out. Okay, so on day 17, we got a single eyeshadow, and it is in the shade Bronzed Goddess. Hello, Christine. Hello, Dad. Merry Christmas, everybody. We got on a new shirt that I haven't worn yet. We've got, oh snap, how cute. Nice and long sleeve. I love a good long sleeve t-shirt. It's so comfy and cozy. And I was just doing a little recap. We've got the single shadow from day 17, Bronzed Goddess. And on day 18, we got a matte lipstick in the shade Siren. Ooh, ah. And then on day 19, which would be yesterday, we got a lipstick in the shade Whipped Caviar. Ooh. Watching the WWE PPV ATM as well. LOL. That's so fun. Gotta multitask, you know? Do it all. You could do it all at once. So yeah, you sniffing all the new goodies over there, laying out things for Christmas Eve, getting all the snacks and stuff ready, and Ashley's finding some new things she wants to sniff. All right, so day 20 today. I can't even believe that. It feels so weird saying that. It almost doesn't even feel like December 20th, but it is. Here we are, doing the thing. Hey, Crystal's on the stream. What's good? Hey, Crystal. We are just about to open day 20. This box right here, it's a little square box, so I wonder if it's going to be another single shadow. That's the size box that the single shadows were in. So let's give it a little look-see. And it is. I'm so good at guessing. Oh my gosh, I should really get an award for guessing what things are. Okay, so today we got this single shadow. So pretty. It is in the shade Rose Gold, and it's pretty, but I don't think I would use the word rose gold to describe it. It's definitely more like pinky red than like gold. Ashley, oh, you've got fans, Ashley. Oh, her tail's wagging. Look at that. That's so cute. So we have this shadow right here, and I will do a little swatch of it, of course. This is like so fun for the holidays because I feel like it's a very like fiery color. Yeah, see, it's really, really pretty. I just don't know if I would use the word rose gold because I feel like rose gold has an element of gold in it. And I don't know. I mean, I guess it looks maybe a little bit more rose gold on camera, but in person, it's definitely like pink. Almost red. But it's really, really pretty. I love that kind of a color because I do like a lot of warm eyeshadow looks. I like oranges. I like reds. I like, you know, burgundy and warm browns. So I feel like this goes really well with the color palette that I'm so used to and that I prefer. But yeah, so pretty, so excited. So since we got a single shadow, kind of like how I've been doing, I think I'm going to swatch all the other single shadows in comparison so that we can see the little bit of a variety that we've gotten. So on day 17, we got a single shadow, like I said at the beginning, which is called Bronzed Goddess, and we will do a little swatch of that. Or we'll do it above. I will say the rose gold one, although it is very pretty, you can tell the difference between this one and Bronze Goddess. Bronze Goddess just seems to pack much more of a punch than the rose gold one does, but still both very pretty. And then we also got a single shadow in day 16, which was golden bronze. And we'll give her a swatch. Very pretty. Ooh. He's actually not streaming, so I'm not sure what's going on. That stinks. I have to figure some things out with that. Hopefully it's not like constant. On day 7, we got the shade Crystal. This like beautiful silver shade. Oh, so pretty. And then I believe we got one other shadow, and that was on day 4. We got Glam Purple. Only did it once? Okay, good. Good, because that's so annoying. This is Glam Purple, which we got on day 4. And let's put that one down here. We've got like a lot of reflection going on, but really pretty colors. We have like a true bronzy gold, but kind of like a more yellowy. We got another bronze kind of color. We have the rose gold, quote unquote, color, a silver, and a purpley, like a frosted purple. Super pretty. I really love that. And I feel like that's a good like start, and definitely feels very holiday. I think anything, getting tired over there. I think anything with some shimmer and some sparkle and a little bit of pizzazz screams holiday to me, and I really love it. So I'm super excited about that. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single shadows, which is really awesome because I was thinking about popping it out and putting it in like a Z palette, something along the lines. This step, your eyes are gonna glow to Mars. Are you kidding me? I know, I'm gonna be like a disco ball. But I was gonna pop these out and maybe put them in like a Z palette when I saw the first one and the second one, because personally, I feel like if something's in a palette, I would gravitate more towards it than picking up like a single. And I just think it's easier to store that way. But I was thinking if I only got like 2 of them, that's kind of a waste of a Z palette. I mean, you could put other things in there, but I try to like organize my eyeshadows, even the ones that I have in Z palettes. I try to like, you know, organize them by brand or whatever. And so I feel like 1 or 2, it would be more space conscious to keep them like this, even though I probably wouldn't grab them as often. But now that I have 5 of them, you know, you can get the Z palettes that are only like this big, and I feel like that's perfect. You can fill up an entire little palette and have some NYX shimmery eyeshadows like that. So I love it. I feel like that's a really great little amount of ones to get. And let's see, for the days coming up, there is one more box, day 22. Now, I don't know what's in any of these boxes, but day 22 is also a square door. So it is possible that this could also be a single shadow, in which case that would make 6 single shadows, which would fit perfectly in a little rectangle, 3 by 2. Hey, Sebastian, how's it going? Welcome. We opened up today, which was a single shadow, day 20. We got this shadow right here. They named it rose gold. It looks more like pinky red to me. But it is this one right here. And then I also swatched all of the other single shadows that we have gotten. Very wet looking, very, very pretty. Hey, Liam, we got this today. It is a single shadow in the shade rose gold, but to me, I feel like it's a little bit more pinky red. Super cute. Love it right here. So really pretty. And then I just swatched it with all of the other single shadows. And I was saying how I wanted to pop these out into a Z palette, but having 1 or 2 kind of feels like a waste of a Z palette, but having like 5 or 6 feels more like a collection of a palette, especially if I get a smaller size one. And square, which seems to be single shadows. Could be possibly not a single shadow, but thus far that shape door has been single shadows. So if I get another one, that would make a perfect like 3 by 2 grid for a small Z palette, which would be really convenient. But even just 5 would also fill it up nicely and not seem like a waste. So I feel like that's really awesome, and I'm super excited. I like the way that all of them perform. They seem very shiny, and it's hard to say with a swatch how well something performs. But when it comes to foiled shades and shimmer shades, I typically use my fingers to apply them versus a brush. So it kind of worked out. It's not a big deal. And I feel like you can really see how they're going to perform because, like I said, I don't typically use a brush for my shimmer shades and foil shades. I typically use my fingers. No, Liam is not home with me. He's spending some quality time with his family, which is totally fine. I'm getting some girl time with my dog. Just me and Ash hanging out. Girls' night every night, right? Right. Awesome. But that's all right. It's been good. I've actually gotten to spend some pretty good time with my sister. We've been watching some Christmas movies, and me and Liam have been able to, FaceTime a bunch and still talk a lot, but he is spending some time with his family, which is good. But yeah, I'm happy that he gets to join me on the stream. I really appreciate it. He's so supportive. But yeah, so that's what we've gotten today, and I feel really good about what I've been getting in this advent calendar. And I'm really sad that there's only 4 more days to open. I feel like I want to open this like every day for the rest of forever. I wish there was more, but we have finished this side of the last row. We only have from the seam over down here, only 4 more doors. So yeah, it's so sad. Currently right now, while I'm going live, I'm just using my laptop. So I'm just using my webcam on my laptop. I have a MacBook. So I think I have a MacBook Pro, I think. But so for this, I'm just using the camera that comes in the laptop. But for my actual videos, like when I'm in front of my vanity and make like real videos, I use the G7X Mark II, I want to say, right? G7X Mark II. And I love it. I actually just got it in, I don't know, May. I got it in May. And I love it so much. So much. It is great. It is hard to say whether I recommend it to a lot of people though, because I'm really not a camera person. But if you are not a camera person and you just want to be able to turn it on and have the auto settings work for you, then I really, really like it. But if you're someone who wants to like play with like the white balance and the this and the that and like really get into like the nitty-gritty of a camera, then honestly I'm not sure because I'm not knowledgeable with any of that. So I literally put it on like autofocus and I just put it on a tripod and hit record. Like I don't do anything else. I have no idea, but I really love it because it seems to come out nice. I mean, I like the way that my videos come out. I feel like they come out pretty clear and I don't have to fuss around with it. Also, the viewfinder like flips up versus to the side. So I can see myself in the viewfinder, and I like that it's above because I feel like sometimes when it's to the side, if you like check yourself in the viewfinder, it's very obvious that you're looking to the right or to the left. But since mine's right above, I feel like it's a little bit easier. I know some YouTubers have like these big elaborate setups where they have, instead of their viewfinder, they like have their camera somehow hooked up to like a monitor. And so they can like, instead of a viewfinder, they have like a big screen to look at themselves. I don't. I just look at the viewfinder. And sometimes I use a hand mirror in a lot of my videos, but like when I did my hair tutorial video, I really just looked in the viewfinder for most of it. So that can be like tricky because sometimes things look very different in the viewfinder, or I've seen in some of the videos that I've edited, I will swatch something like this on my arm and I'll be looking at the viewfinder, and in the viewfinder, it will look like really intense or it won't look like much at all. And I will make a remark about that. And then when I upload it to my computer and I can see it on a much bigger screen, because, the viewfinder is only like this big and it's pretty far away from me. I mean, at least an arm's length away from me, probably a little bit further. And it's only like this big. So then when I edit it and I put it on my computer and the video gets blown up and it's like right here in my face, I'm like, oh no, they can see it. Like, I think you guys can't see something and you can, or I think you guys can see something and then maybe sometimes you can't. But that's not really the camera's fault. That's just how it works when you're filming yourself. and it's something's on a tripod that far away with a viewfinder. I don't know if you can hook it up to a like external monitor. I'm sure there's some ways for you to be able to do things like that. I'm just not smart like that. Would I rather have dry or oily skin? That's a hard question. I have dry skin, and I feel like it's been helpful for me because I never really got much in the way of acne. Like growing up and in high school and stuff, I really had really clear skin because a lot of times people with oily skin, the oils break them out and they get a lot of acne. So I'm lucky in the respect that I haven't had to deal with that. But if you got really close up, I have wrinkles, man. Like I am very wrinkly because my skin is so dehydrated that like I'm only 22 and I've got mad forehead wrinkles. So I don't know. It's like, it's hard to say. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's hard too. I'm lucky I don't have any like eczema or anything like that, but that would make your skin really dry. I feel like a lot of people say that um there's pros and cons to both. People with dry skin get wrinkles, people with oily skin get acne, and then people with a lot of like older people, usually as you age, your skin gets drier. So if you have oily skin, it'll start to fade and your skin will get drier and drier as you get older. And typically that's why people wrinkle in their older age, because as your skin dries out, you get more wrinkles. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I'm like very lucky. In high school, I liked it because I didn't have acne. But now as I get older, I feel like I'm probably just going to be a really, really wrinkly old person. So it is what it is. You have seasonal dry skin? Yeah. I honestly should drink water. I do not drink water. I'm terrible. I pretty much exclusively drink Coca-Cola, um, which is so bad. And honestly, even when I drink Coca-Cola, I don't really drink like a lot of it. I'm the kind of person that will open a can, take 2 sips out of it because they're like the fizzy good sips, and then I'll put it down, forget about it for a couple hours, and now it's flat. So like I'll pop open a new one and like take a couple of sips. I don't really drink a whole lot. I waste a whole lot of it for sure. And I don't drink water, and I don't drink coffee, and I don't drink tea, and I don't drink juice. I really am just dehydrated from the core. I drink not enough at all. But I know that, but I'm never thirsty. I'm just not. So I forget, and I don't know. I know. It's crazy. And like my family, I don't know. My mom used to always joke like when I was younger, like we were big Disney people. So we would go to Disney every year, and we would like get to the park when it opened, and we wouldn't leave until it closed. And I would like go all day and like never have to go to the bathroom. Everybody would have to pee like, in the group multiple times throughout the day. We'd have to go to a restroom. I was like never asking anybody. Car rides, I was like never had to go to the bathroom. And just like, it's because I don't drink anything. I just never drink. I'm never thirsty. I have taken vitamins, but I'm not consistent. I've taken Halo. I've probably taken 2 whole bottles of Halo, Tati's vitamins that she had. I've probably finished about 2 of them. And I just can't seem to like remember and be consistent with it. I wish I was, but yeah. And I took the Halo, probably 2 bottles, and I took 1 bottle of the Her Daily that Tati had. And I probably think it's great for you, but for whatever reason, the Her Daily vitamins, I will never take them again. I can't. They taste so nasty. The Halo ones, for whatever reason, they're the same, brand, but the Halo ones don't taste bad. But the Her Daily ones, as you're swallowing them, they taste like fish. They taste so bad. And I'm a very picky eater. I don't really eat a whole lot. I don't really like a lot of tastes. I'm not an exotic eater at all. And I will absolutely not eat something because of the way it tastes. And I should find a different like multivitamin that works well. I mean, the Halo is good, but it's not really like daily vitamins for like your health. It's more so like, about the hair and the skin and the nails, which is great, but it's not like, just regular like vitamins that you need. And so I really should find one that I like. the taste of and take one. I know a lot of people like the gummy vitamins. I've never tried any of those. Like, the adult ones that are gummies. I wonder if that would taste better. I just don't really like the way they taste. Oh my gosh, are you a picky eater too? That's so funny. I know. I'm like, people think I'm crazy because I'm very like plain. I like everything plain. I am like pizza, I like a plain. Pasta, I like a plain. I don't really like a whole lot of sauces. I like everything just like super plain. And it's so funny, like growing up, I don't know, like my whole family is not really big like exotic food eaters. Nobody's picky like I am, but like we just didn't go to like Indian restaurants and like, just like Mediterranean. Like we never ate that in my family growing up. And my sister loves like all kinds of food. She'll like try anything, and she likes a lot of different variety. And I think my dad pretty much does too. My mom's like okay, she's like so, but she's not like picky by any means, but I wouldn't say she's like an exotic eater. But I do not like most things. And it's actually funny because Liam is a pretty exotic eater. He eats some like, I don't know. He probably doesn't think it's weird, but he I have gotten more adventures. I was going to get to that. He grew up going to a lot of different types of restaurants, different style food, eating a lot of different stuff that I never ate. And Liam has actually brought me out of my shell a lot and has introduced me to a lot of different things. But and it's good because there are some things that I've learned that I like, which is great. Like certain food, like Thai food. I don't like spicy things, so most of the things I don't like, but I've been able to find, since he likes Thai food, I've been able to find like 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 things on the menu that I do like, which is actually really good for me because if somebody ever invites me out somewhere, like a friend or whatever invites me to a weird restaurant, at least now I've had like the experience and I know that there's like something, like one thing I've been able to find something that I'll eat in like different styles of food, which is good, but I'm pretty picky. Your husband doesn't eat ketchup or mustard at all? That's interesting. I used to douse everything in ketchup when I was a kid because I hated the flavor. I didn't eat burgers. Like when my family would make burgers, I want no bun. I want nothing on it. I would just take the meat patty and I would cover it in ketchup because I hated it. And so I would just be like, all I want to taste is ketchup. But I feel like I did that so much as a kid that now I like really don't put ketchup on anything. And not that I don't like it. I just think I covered way too many things in it as a child that like it's not as exciting anymore. My favorite fast food, I like Wendy's. I'm a Wendy's fast food kind of person. I like their chicken nuggets, and weird, I like their baked potatoes with cheese and bacon. I don't know why, but I just love that. I'm not really a burger person. I don't really like burgers. I will say though, Liam makes a good burger, but I didn't grow up liking burgers, so I never really ate them at restaurants. So I don't really know. But recently, Liam has been making burgers at home and they're pretty good. I don't do anything spicy whatsoever. I don't do mint. I don't do spice. There's a lot of things I don't do. Wendy's burger with lettuce, mayo, and bacon only. Okay. You know what? I like I said, I recently just started liking burgers when Liam was making them for me. And growing up, I just didn't like the burgers that we ate at home, so I assumed I didn't like burgers, period. So I have never actually had a fast food burger because I just was so against burgers that I've actually never even tried one. So it might be something to try. I might have to try a Wendy's burger. I don't know. Maybe I like it, but I've never had one. I've never had a burger from any fast food restaurant. I've never had a burger from a restaurant, period. So yeah, I've never ordered a burger. But I've never ordered a burger. I've never had any sandwich at Wendy's at all. I've only ever had chicken nuggets and baked potatoes, French fries, and Frosties. McDonald's chicken nuggets? I would pick McDonald's chicken nuggets as my number 2. You know what? I don't have a McDonald's near me, and I don't drive on highways. I exclusively drive on back roads. I do not drive on highways. So I don't really get out much. But there is a Wendy's right around the corner from where I work. So there's like a Wendy's on my way to work, I guess I should say. So I guess Wendy's is probably my favorite because I can drive to one and I like it. But McDonald's chicken nuggets are good. I remember eating them as a kid. Whenever we would stop at McDonald's, I'd get chicken nuggets. And I think I like their fries too. Do they keep raising their price? Yes, that's so annoying. I like Arby's for the roast beef sandwiches with lettuce and mayo. That's so funny. I don't think I've ever been to an Arby's before. I do like roast beef though, which I don't think my family thinks I do, but I do. And all I can think of when I hear Arby's is I've never been there, but all I can think of is Arby's. We have the meats. McDonald's is 20-piece chicken nuggets and large fry. Ooh, 20 pieces. There you go. I didn't even know they like sold them in 20 pieces. That's cool. Yeah, I like chicken nuggets, and I will say, since you said that they raised the prices, Sebastian said they were raising their prices. That's really annoying. And I will say, you think fast food is cheap, but it's not. I usually get like the 10-piece chicken nugget like combo from Wendy's, which is like, a drink, fries, and your nuggets. And it's like $7, maybe, I think, if you get like a small or a medium. But then it's like upwards of like $8 or $9 if you get like a large one. And then I just discovered that I don't know how long Wendy's has had this, or if it's brand new. I just recently found this out. They're doing something like called a biggie bag, which is like $5. I think it's like $5 and change. And it's a 10-piece chicken nugget, a fry, a drink, and a chicken sandwich. What? And it is cheaper than getting a 10-piece combo, and it's the same thing plus a sandwich. What? Mind blown. It's amazing. So I will get that and give my sandwich away because I don't want the sandwich. That's too much food for me. But I do like chicken nuggets. And I really love Wendy's honey mustard. Oh, so good. You share them with your dogs. That's so funny. Ashley loves a chicken nugget or a french fry. She's all about it. Tried the Burger King Impossible Burger. It was pretty good. You have to share with the puppers. Oh, that's so fun. Of course you got to share with the puppers. And yeah, I've never had an Impossible Burger either, which I would like to try it. Me and Liam were thinking about getting like the Impossible Burgers and trying to make them at home, or what's the other one? The Beyond Burger or whatever. I'm interested in it. I want to know what it tastes like, but I never tried that either. I love McDonald's kids burgers for some reason. I don't know why, but I love their chicken sandwich. That sounds good. I've never had that. And honestly, I get a lot of things in kid sizes sometimes. If I'm really hungry, I'll get a 10-piece, but a lot of times like a 4-piece. That's fine. That's perfect. My mom just tried the Popeyes chicken sandwich, and she said it was so good. I've never been to Popeyes. Wow. Everybody's realizing how much of a rock I live under, but I haven't tried a lot of things. And yeah, I've never had Popeyes. But I feel like the commercials for Popeyes make their food look really good. Love Popeyes. Yeah, I should try it. The Impossible Whopper is delicious. It tastes like a Whopper. Also, don't get the Beyond Burgers. They're nasty. Okay, good to know. Beyond Burgers, nasty on it. Then maybe we'll try the Impossible Burger one instead. And it's so funny that you said that the Impossible Whopper is delicious. This is such a random thought that just popped into my mind, but I'm going to share it with you guys because I think it's funny. I've never had a Whopper, but when I was younger in elementary school, we had this Spanish teacher, and every day she came in with like wrappers and stuff that like said Whopper all over it. And it was like this huge thing in my elementary school. Like, it was such a rumor that she invented the Whopper and that this was like her day job, but she had tons of money at home. And that's why she always had Whoppers, because she invented it. And I think she like lost her job that year. I don't know why, but she never came back. And it was so funny because everybody was like, oh, she didn't lose her job. She just decided to enjoy her fortune of creating the Whopper. It's just funny. I just remember that from elementary school. It's so funny. Wendy's salads are surprisingly tasty. I've never been to Popeyes either. Yeah, I've heard good things about Wendy's salads. Liam really likes the Wendy's salad. My father liked their Wendy's salad. So I've heard good things about those. I feel like Wendy's has some decent healthy options. Nobody ever thinks of them to get them, but I feel like they do offer quite a few healthy things. Wendy's taco salad. Yeah, Liam gets that one. He likes that one. That's the one with like the chili or whatever that you can dump on top. I just can't have the sour cream. Yeah, Liam's lactose intolerant. Sour cream is gross. LOL. There you go. Then don't worry, Liam. You're not missing out because Christine says that sour cream is gross. And I'm like half and half on that one. I don't want to just eat plain sour cream, but I won't not eat something because there's sour cream in it. Because I know there's sour cream in a lot of things. People make a lot of things with sour cream. And I'm okay if it's like in something, but I don't just like shoveling sour cream on things. I grew up in a Russian family, so we put sour cream on everything. Do you? That's so funny. Is that like a thing? Do Russian people, are they really into sour cream? I know a lot of people put sour cream on their baked potatoes. I do not do that. I don't need that. Surprise, I figured it would have been Russian dressing. I don't think Russian dressing is a Russian thing, is it? I don't know. My brother and his household love ranch dressing. Yuck. Yeah, you know what? I'll see myself out, LOL. That's funny. I don't know ranch dressing. I don't really do dressing at all. I don't really do salad. I do a couple of salads. I've done some like Caesar salads before, but I'm really not a salad person. And I'm really not a dressing person. So I don't know. I can't say yes or no because I feel like a lot of things are like things that I like. I'm so picky that like I didn't like them as a kid and now like I will never eat them again. So I'm just like that kind of a person. So a lot of things like I just had 2 salads with 2 different kinds of dressings on them, hated them both, and now I won't eat any dressings or try dressings. Well, they use it for chicken wings and stuff, not just salad. Okay, yeah, I don't eat chicken wings. I don't eat anything off of a bone. I don't eat wings. I don't eat ribs. I don't like the texture. I'm really big on textures too. I feel like half of my reason for being picky is the texture of certain foods that really bothers me. And I don't like the texture of like chicken legs, chicken whatever on the bone. It's like gets like tight and like stringy, like oh no, I don't do that. So also a lot of wings have spicy whatever or kick, and even when they say mild, it is not mild enough for me. I like no hint of spice or kick or anything. I like can't handle it. That just reminds me about Caesar salad pizza. Oh yeah, Liam can eat that because he can't have real pizza via cheese. OMG, you're the female version of my son, LOL. That's really funny. Do I like applesauce? I've never had applesauce. It looks gross, so I haven't tried it. I'm realizing how ridiculous that sounds. But I've never had applesauce because the texture of it looks weird. Sour cream is really cheap, and since Russia was communist, their economy was pretty destroyed. So I think we eat sour cream because my dad and his family grew up eating it. That makes a lot of sense. Definitely makes a lot of sense. I know, I'm like Irish, and I will eat a potato in just about any form you make it. Love me a potato. Which is funny, but you know, they were cheap, but they're so good. But yeah, no, I don't know. I know a lot of people like applesauce, especially because like I feel like people put like stuff in their applesauce, like cinnamon and like whatever, and like make it fun. And my dad likes applesauce, and he likes the ones with cinnamon and whatever in it. And I feel like they smell good. I've just never tried it. Dressing, and for all the extra calories, it's not worth it. Yeah, no, I don't blame you. We've had potatoes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, like solely potatoes. Oh, yes, me and Liam have had potatoes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I don't even know how that's possible. We had like latkes for breakfast, and then we'd have like, you know, French fries and baked potatoes, and then we'd have pierogies, which are just dough filled with potato. Oh yeah, we'll do 3-course meal of potatoes all the ways. Love potatoes too, right? Potatoes are good for a picky eater. Like they're so, I feel like potatoes really take on whatever way you cook them. You know, if you salt them, if you season them, if you put cheese on them, like I feel like potatoes are just like a whatever base to take on whatever you decide to season them with. So I do really like potatoes. I feel like you can do a lot with them. You eat applesauce right out of the jar. Maybe that's, you know what? That's going to be something that I'm going to venture out and I'm going to try. I'm going to try applesauce because I also cannot physically eat sweet vegetables. Oh, tater tots? Don't even get me started. Love me a tater tot. Love a tater tot. So good. And sweet vegetables. What's a sweet vegetable? Like, what kind of vegetables? I'm not like huge into healthy food. Fried potatoes done in a skillet are the bomb. Ooh, we should do that, Liam. We should put potatoes in a skillet. That sounds so good. I love potatoes, especially pierogies. Yeah, pierogies. But Russians also make a similar dish that's really good. Okay, cool. Can you please say Kylie and Chloe? Kylie and Chloe. Great. Um, Sebastian, so you don't like sweet potatoes? Because is sweet potato a sweet vegetable? No, potatoes aren't a vegetable. Potatoes are a starch. Are potatoes a vegetable? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, no problem. I like when it comes to vegetables, yeah, starch. I was right. Potatoes are starch. They're not a vegetable. I like broccoli, which is I know a super random one. I feel like that's like the classic in movies, like ew, broccoli. But I like broccoli, but I don't like it raw. I like it cooked in butter. Delicious. Nope, I can't eat sweet potatoes, squash, etc. Okay, I've never had squash, so I don't even know what that tastes like. Uh, that's another. I don't know. Also, like I feel like growing up, we didn't do like a whole lot of like cooking from like scratch with like lots of different vegetables and stuff. So I'm not like super familiar or like I haven't had a lot of experiences with a lot of different like vegetables and stuff. Roasted sweet potatoes with syrup. Ooh, with syrup. I love syrup. That's like liquid gold. Ugh, that sounds so good. Mashed sweet potatoes with butter and a dash of maple syrup. Okay, everybody's liking syrup on their sweet potatoes, so we're gonna have to try that. I've never had sweet potatoes mashed. That sounds good. I like sweet potato French fries, which Liam also loves. And I think one year we made like the sweet potato casserole for Thanksgiving, like with the marshmallows on top. But I think I was so full I didn't get to try it. So, but I do like sweet potato French fries. You don't like sweet potatoes? Yeah, I've only had them in French fry form, but I liked them in French fry form. They were like good. But I will say I prefer a regular French fry. As a Vermonter, we love syrup. Okay, yeah, I love syrup. I'm like almost to a gross level. Like when I like make myself like a little toaster waffle, I drowned it in syrup. I'm like, I should just put it in a bowl, eat it with a straw. LOL, Googling potatoes leads to more questions than answers. Yes, a starch, but also possible veggie. Oh yeah, the internet doesn't even know. That's like tomatoes, right? Aren't they like tomato? Isn't that like vegetable fruit? The world may never know. This is a weird thing, but cheese and grilled chicken quesadillas are amazing. Okay, love that. Cheese? This is like a struggle, right? Because I am obsessed with cheese. I love cheese. I love cheese on anything. And Liam is lactose intolerant. So it is very difficult because I feel like we go back and forth because I want to obviously like cook and make things that both of us can eat and then he can eat and don't have cheese on them. But I want to put cheese on everything. Sweet potatoes are nasty. Tomato is a fruit. LOL. That's so funny. I know. I don't really eat fruit. I like bananas. That's pretty much it. I don't really eat fruit. I only like cheese on certain foods and not on others. Okay, well, yeah, fair. I mean, I don't want to put cheese on a donut, but for the most part, I like cheese. I like cheese. I like mozzarella cheese. I really like mozzarella cheese. You know, when you go to like a fancy restaurant or like a wedding and there's like little hors d'oeuvres and it's like cheese and usually like a sliced tomato and like a drizzle of like that balsamic stuff. Well, I take that tomato right off, put that in the trash and eat that piece of mozzarella with the drizzle thing on it. So good. Can I mention how much I love your hair? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I really like my hair too. I've been enjoying it a lot. I like it short. I feel like it's so much easier to like just handle, but I really can't put it up and put this top piece up and I can do like a little pebbles moment, but then the back does not make it anywhere. But I like it. But yeah, I'm like super picky eater. Like a lot of people can't even like believe it. I'm like very, very picky. But I love sugar. I'm like very into junk food, and then like regular food, just like can't have it. I'm not into it. I wanted to cut my hair a little shorter, but I'm scared on how it will look. Okay, go for it. If you want to, do it. Your hair grows. It's only temporary. Unless you're like getting married in a month or something like ridiculous and you are like worried because like there's a big life moment. I say go for it because your hair will grow and you'll never know if you like it unless you try. Hey girl, hey. Oh, I'm so glad you were able to join. We are talking about random stuff and being picky eaters and food that we like or don't like. And yeah, I love junk food. I'm so there for that. I could eat terribly. I do eat terribly. It's like I'm amazed that I'm not like 7,000 pounds because I have a terrible diet. Go for it. Experimenting is part of the fun. I totally agree. Experimenting is all of the fun. Like, just go for it. Cut all your hair off. Cut it all off. I literally showed you to my husband and asked if he would like that cut on me minus the blue. LOL. Oh, that's so awesome. Well, I hope he didn't say anything bad. Wendy's. You like Wendy's? I love Wendy's. Or is that Wendy's? Oh my gosh, no, I don't like Wendy's. Because that's like what kind of face is that? Is that a concerned face? I like Wendy's. But that is like the only fast food in my like immediate area. Because I was saying I don't drive on highways. So the only fast food that I really drive to is a Wendy's. Oh, the one thing I don't eat is seafood. Oh, yeah. Yuck. I just can't stand the smell. Plus, as kids, we never ate it since my mom doesn't like it either. Yeah, I'm not big in seafood. I'm not. I'll eat like shrimp scampi. I will not eat shrimp cocktail. I do not eat fried breaded shrimp. I pretty much only eat it like if it's on top of pasta, like cooked in butter and garlic or something. But besides that, I really don't do seafood. I don't do sushi. I don't do like regular fish. I will eat salmon. That's like the one fish I'll eat. I don't like really eat any of that other stuff. I don't do, yeah, no, I agree. I don't do scallops. I don't do, no. Oysters, clams. Oh, clams are so gross. So gross. My Liam's stepsister told me once that clams are just skin bags. And that's all I can think of. They're little skin bags and it's gross. He said it was my hair, even though he said before he likes long hair on me. You know what? Liam has always told me that he prefers long hair, but he loves me enough and it's my choice. And he knows that whatever I choose to do with my hair, he loves me for me and it's not all about my hair. So I say that if he loves you and he's not like completely married to your hair, just cut it. It'll grow back. You'll have long hair again. But everything else you're game for? Okay. Just a pain to keep up with. Yeah, it is a pain to keep up with. Yeah, absolutely. But at my dad's house, all we eat is organic food and veggies because that's what my stepmom is into. But at my mom's house, we love dessert, but we still eat healthy, LOL. Yeah, no healthy eating here. Nope. It's funny because I don't think that my family is healthy eaters, like at all. And my mom is definitely like a soda drinker, just like I am. Like, that's why I'm a soda drinker. And it's funny because like we never really were like healthy eaters or like did anything like remotely healthy. But my sister, like since she was like, I don't know, 12 maybe, she like definitely took it upon herself to be a healthier eater. And she like drank milk when the rest of us drank soda. She like did the whole thing. So she's not like crazy. She's not like a vegan or a vegetarian or like health crazy, but she's definitely likes healthy foods where I don't like healthy foods. Wendy's Frosties are so good, but to me the fries are a little greasy. I agree they're greasy, but I still like them. Frosties delicious. I like to dip my fries in my Frosty. Delicious. Seafood gross. Absolutely. I do like seared tuna and imitation crab. That is true. I do like those two things. I can't believe that I like seared tuna. That is so out of left field for me and remotely like so weird. That is not in the realm of things that I like. Typically. Seafood is nasty. I eat tuna fish and fish sticks, LOL. Okay. I like every seafood. I feel like the odd one out here. No, you do you. It's good to be true to who you are. How can I help support your channel? I would love to help you. Oh, that's really sweet. Well, I really appreciate when people watch my videos, and I really appreciate when people like my videos, like a little thumbs up or whatever, because I do feel like it kind of helps to tell YouTube that people are enjoying my content, and I hope that YouTube will push my content to new people. So that would be great. And a comment here and there, even if you just say, I liked the video, it also just shows more engagement on the channel. So I would really appreciate that. So thank you. That's really sweet. I think you can donate through chat. I have no idea how any of that works. Vegetarian sushi is my favorite, but tuna and salmon is good. My stepmom and mom and dad love shellfish. Yeah, no. Sardines, ugh, and any seafood, gross. Absolutely gross. I agree. Gross. I've never heard of vegetarian sushi. So that's interesting. I'm assuming that's just like rice and vegetables. That's interesting. I can't. Yeah, I agree. I can't. Girl, you need a P.O. box so we can send goodies. That's so funny. OMG. Yes. Oh, that's right. Wow, I forgot. Yeah, the P.O. box thing, I'm going to figure out. I currently actually have tofu. You're right, tofu. Weirdly, tofu doesn't bother me. I wouldn't just randomly eat tofu, but like I know there's like tofu and like miso soup and stuff. It's all right. If it's in with other things, I like don't even notice it because it really doesn't taste like anything. I currently have a P.O. box, but I'm actually like getting rid of it. So we'll see. Maybe I'll end up getting a P.O. box. My family used to have a P.O. box because we never actually had a mailbox, which is like super weird. But this year we decided to put up a mailbox. But maybe I will end up getting a P.O. box in the future because I know that is something that a lot of people have and people enjoy that. If you know a lot of Hispanic foods, what would be your favorite? Okay, I really don't eat Spanish food, Mexican food, Hispanic food, like at all. Because I don't like spicy things. And like I know some people will be like, oh, it's not spicy. No. If there's even a hint of anything in there, I will know. I will know. I will say something like super random, like desserty. Flan, is that how you say it? I don't know. That stuff's delicious. I love that. And this is probably like the most basic thing ever. I like quesadillas, but I don't really eat, like I don't do burritos. I don't do tacos really. I don't really eat tacos. So I'll eat like, I only like certain things in tacos. So like I'll make taco meat at home and then like crunch up a bunch of chips and like sprinkle some cheese on it and just like eat it with a fork. But I don't typically like tacos because I don't know. I don't really like tortillas. I don't like the way tortillas taste. So, which is weird because I'll eat a quesadilla, but I feel like once you toast it, it doesn't taste the same. Like I don't like a soft tortilla. Yeah, tofu is delicious, even though I know it's terrible for you. Is it terrible for you? I don't know anything about tofu. See, I don't mind tofu either. Yeah, I mean, to me, it just doesn't really taste like a whole lot. Like I feel like, again, it's one of those things that kind of takes on the flavor of whatever you like put it in or cook it with or whatever. So yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. One of my coworkers is a vegetarian and she makes tofu and like cooks it like she'd cook chicken. And it is crazy. I had a bite and it tasted like chicken. It was incredible, but she's really good at cooking. She's like fantastic. And she's vegetarian. So like she knows, and that was really good, but I love tofu and pad thai. I think that's how it's spelled. Okay. Burritos are my favorite. Yeah. A lot of people love burritos. I don't know. I've never even had a burrito, but I just know there's things in there that I would not eat. So I don't even go there. Hispanic food is so good. I just wish I knew more traditional dishes. Yeah, Liam, like I said, loves a lot of different genres of food. We should get, Liam, I'm talking to you. We should get like an around the world cookbook. I feel like you would really enjoy it. I don't know how much I would eat, but it would be fun to read it and to cook some things together. And I like cooking for you. I feel like it's fun for me to cook. I just don't really like a whole lot of things, but I would like to try things, I guess. I'll try anything once, but then that's it. If I don't like it, I'm never eating it again. Any Russian favorites? Honestly, I don't even know what foods are Russian. Honestly, I have no idea if I've ever eaten anything Russian. Maybe if you listed some things, I'd tell you if I had it before, but I don't even know. I could, honest to God, live off Hispanic food. I know a lot of people love that. P-Rock, same. Rice and beans, OMG, with pork in it. Yeah, I don't eat beans. So yeah. You like empanadas? I do like empanadas. You're right, but specific ones. I like them fried. I don't like them flaky. I like them like hard and crunchy. I do like empanadas. That's true. Beef empanadas are my favorite. Good catch, Dad. Or with bacon to really bring the flavor out. I like bacon. The way the farm soy is really bad. I love Mexican food, Italian, and Asian. Yeah, I love Indian food, chicken curry all day, every day. That's funny. Indian food is like probably the one thing that like Liam's taken me to Indian restaurants a couple times and I've went with his family. I do not like Indian food. I don't know. I do not like it. I like the bread stuff. I don't know what that's called, but I don't really like any of the other food. Oh my gosh, people are talking so fast. Yes, empanadas are delicious. The Indian, Hispanic, Japanese, Mediterranean, also good. I think Liam likes Mediterranean. Ceviche is good. That's what my dad says. I don't know what ceviche is. I feel like I should know that, but I don't. I love Russian crepes. They're different from French crepes. I don't think I've ever had a Russian crepe, but it sounds like it would be good. Rice and beans or beans and rice. I'm kind of sad because my great grandma has passed away and she was Hispanic and I wish I got to know her more so I could learn more about her. Oh, that's so sad. I'm sorry. But you know what? Talking to family and stories that are passed down, even if you can't hear them from her, hearing them from the rest of your family, it's always a good way to relive things and get to learn things that you didn't know, because just because you don't get to hear it from her, you can hear it from family members who might know some stories. So also looking at pictures, that's also a great way to get to know somebody. You can tell a lot from somebody by looking at a picture of them, especially of them having a good moment or in like something happy. It's just, that's great. I used to waitress at an Indian vegetarian cafe. Ooh, masala. Tandoori chicken and garlic naan. Oh yeah, naan. That's the name of it. I like naan. Yes, that's good. Beans and rice. Obvi, that's funny. My mom is Puerto Rican and she makes the best red beans and rice. I don't think I've ever had red beans. I love me my chicken tikka masala. Yeah, Liam does like that. Or marsala, or whatever you say. He does love that. I'm sorry about your grandpa. Yeah, grandma. Yeah. Oh, that's so. I like that you guys are so supportive to each other and very nice to each other. I really appreciate that. So thank you guys. Oh, your great grandma was Puerto Rican? Oh yeah. Ceviche is a Spanish vegetable and seafood dish. Oh, okay. Yeah, does not sound like something I would like. Definitely not something I would like. My grandma's also Puerto Rican and she is my best friend. Oh, that's so sweet. That's really great. That's so nice. I love when families are close. I wish I could be closer to some of my family members. I am pretty close to my family, my immediate family, but more of my distant family. I wish I was closer to them. Can I just say this is such a supportive, friendly chat compared to other lives I've been in. I love this. Yes, I really appreciate it. I agree with Amy. Everyone is being very friendly and supportive to each other. And I like that you guys aren't just talking to me, you guys are talking to each other. And I think that's really cool. And I do understand that you're going to get more of a vibe like that here because I only have 10 people watching currently, whereas other big YouTubers have like thousands of people watching them at once. But I do think it's really awesome. So I appreciate it. Family always ends up being our best friends. Oh, of course. I don't have any grandparents left and only one parent left. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. We're all best friends here. Of course. Yeah, I'm actually very, very lucky, knock on wood. I mean, I'm young, but I still have everybody with me, which is good. But yeah, that's really hard. But I'm also very young, so, you know. Also, my grandparents, well, my father's grandparents are like regular grandparent age, if not, I guess, on the older side, because my dad is 1 of 5 and he was in an accident at the very end. So there's kind of a big gap from him in the first one. When she had my mom, she was only 20 when she had my mom. And then my mom, not excessively young, but my mom was definitely a young mom. My mom was 24 when she had my sister and 27 when she had me. So I am really close in age with my parents. With my grandma on my mom's side. In fact, like my grandma on my mom's side is the same age as some of my friends' parents. So it's kind of like, which is crazy. I mean, some of my friends' parents are kind of old for to be, you know, parents of someone my age, but it's really interesting that we have that kind of dynamic going on. What's all your favorite songs? Mine is Purple Rain by Prince. Wow, that Purple Rain, that's kind of fun that that's your favorite song because I feel like that's really random. I love that. Also, Bohemian Rhapsody. I like that song. That's fun. I'm a former internet DJ of 13 years and love my tunes. That's so cool. What does that entail? Internet DJ? That's so cool. My dad was a DJ. He DJ'd at weddings and DJ'd just like he worked for a company that did weddings and just DJ'd in a bunch of places, which is so fun. Yeah, because my dad is really into music and DJ'd, I feel like I really could listen to anything. There's not like a style of music that bothers me. There's no style of music that I don't like. I really like a little bit of everything. I could really listen to whatever. I really like Sia and Ariana Grande, but I don't have a favorite song. Yeah, I really like the way Ariana Grande sounds. And I personally am not somebody who knows a lot about celebrities. I don't really get into celebrity things. I don't really know. I don't really care. Honestly, a lot of singers and stuff, you could put them in a room with me and I wouldn't even know what they look like or who they are, but I would know words to their songs, if that makes sense. I like to listen to music, but I don't really know people. But so I know like a lot of different like people. You either love them or you hate them. But to me, I don't even pay attention to people. I just listen to the music. And I do like Ariana Grande's music. You stream into a server and you're worldwide instead of local. That's really cool. That's so fun. I love that you did that. Oh man, I have to go. Everybody, bye-bye. Well, goodbye. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate your support and you coming out. Have a good night. I know I got a late start, so it's 11 o'clock where I am. But yeah, I don't know what my favorite song would be. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like I've had a few songs throughout my life that I dictated as my favorite. I'm like the kind of person that has had the same like favorite color since, I mean, the day I ever had a favorite color. I feel like when I say something's my favorite, I don't really change it very frequently. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, snap. I feel like I don't really change those things very often. So I can think back of like, you know, when I was in middle school, I think my favorite song ever was Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne. I loved that song. I can like remember like a few songs in my life that like were standouts as favorites, but I feel like at the moment, I don't know if I really have one. Did you order the JSC winter mystery boxes? Yes, I did. I ordered all 4 of them. So I'm just waiting for them to come in. But as soon as I get them, I will be recording my video and posting it as soon as I can, no matter what the day is. I'm not going to wait for my scheduled Monday and Thursday upload. As soon as those boxes come in, the video will be up. I can never pick just one, LOL. I know, it's so hard. And music, I feel like, is coming out constantly nowadays. Like, I feel like there's always new songs being dropped. Back by SD. Christine, do you ever like live DJ on Reddit? No, I heard that song today. Hello, that's funny. That's so funny. Small world. Yeah, I know a lot of people do things on Reddit. Liam is like obsessed with Reddit. He loves it. There's a lot of things on Reddit, but Reddit kind of confuses me. So I feel like I don't use it a whole lot. But I feel like, especially men, I know a lot of guys that are really into Reddit. At the time, and I used to sing Bleeding Love every single day. In the lunch cafeteria back in 2nd grade. It was definitely a favorite of mine for a long time. I love that. That is so funny. I love that. I was at Demon Dimension Radio Net was Affinity James and wow, you did a lot of things. That's so cool. Oh my gosh, I love that. That is literally so cool. Yeah, I can remember my sister, like, you know, MP3 players. And then we had like the shuffles, the iPod shuffles. And my sister was always in charge of like putting the music on mine for me. So I never picked out any of my music growing up. My sister picked it out. Whatever she wanted to listen to, she just downloaded it onto mine. And 2.5, almost 3 years is not a huge difference in age, but at certain points in your life, it is a big difference. So I always think it's funny because I had a lot of music. Also, I had very like open and fun parents. Like a lot of my friends had really strict parents. I didn't. We didn't really have restrictions on what kind of music we could listen to. Like my parents didn't like they didn't care if we listened to like curse words or like things like that. So we could kind of listen to whatever. And I remember when I was probably in like, I don't even know how old I was, maybe like first grade, second grade, I was obsessed with the song My Humps. Is that the name of the song? My humps, my humps, my humps. I didn't even know what the song's about. Loved that song. I had it on a like an MP3 player before there were even iPods, and I just remember like when that song would come on, it like starts with like that little trumpet noise, and I was like in the zone. That was like my song for like second grade, and I think that that's probably so funny because on an outsider, that is like not a little kid song, but I just love the way it sounded. I thought it was so catchy. Yeah, Fergie, love it, love it. It was so funny. Yeah, so there's a couple of standout songs that I feel like were really good. Hey, Luke. Hey, welcome. We're talking about favorite songs. We were talking about being a picky eater and food and lots of fun things. Luke's in the chat, and he is one of my coworkers. So fun. But yeah, we're just having a good little chat. Apple bottom jeans is my childhood inappropriate favorite. Love that. Love that. You know what? I was also thinking another one. When I was like in Girl Scouts, we would go to like occasionally we would go to like the roller rink, and we would sing Bedrock. That's the name of the song, right? And I knew every single word, and we would like sing it and like skate around, and like I think it all went over my head at the time. And now when I look back on it, I was like, huh, well, it's probably not appropriate for an 11-year-old, but I have tons of music on my laptop because of DJing. Yeah, that's awesome. 2 Live Crew was a great LOL. Oh my gosh, and that reminds me too. I loved Groove Shark when that was a thing. I made all my little playlists on Groove Shark, and I used to love having that on my laptop, just play music straight out of my laptop, just like that. I used to love that. Ashley is looking so cute, isn't she? Look, she just like got herself a cute little spot there so she could be part of the hangout, part of the group. That's so funny. Yeah. I don't know what I remember. Not that it was one of my favorite songs, but another song like I remember being really like, yeah, stealing the show. She's so cute. I remember being like really prominent when it came out, at least, was Fireflies. That was like a huge song because I don't know, I was in like 5th or 6th grade when that came out, and I feel like everybody was singing that song constantly. So there's a couple of different songs I can think of. That really just like stick out. I don't know. I really don't know what my favorite song currently would be. Currently, like right this minute, probably a Christmas song because, you know, Christmas. That's all I put on when I get in the car. Christmas music. Try to watch some Christmas movies. Love a good Christmas movie. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And again, another long stream. It's been an hour and 3 minutes. I can't even believe that. Even when it's not Christmas, it's still probably a Christmas song. You know what? Christmas songs never go out of style. Okay? They're the only songs like, well, obviously, like, you know, newer stuff. I heard a Miley Cyrus Christmas song today, and it was awful. I'm curious. I don't think I've ever heard a Miley Cyrus Christmas song. I wonder what it was. I'm going to have to look that up as soon as we get off of here. I want to hear it. I want to hear this awfulness that you speak of. But, you know, Christmas songs like Ariana Grande, Santa Baby are like whatever, like those songs are like whatever, and like they're fun and like whatever. But like true Christmas songs, like Jingle Bells, like Santa Claus Come Town, like true classic Christmas songs. It's like, you know how many years those songs have been playing for? And people still play them every year. They're classics. Yo, don't throw my girl Miley under the bus like that. Big Miley fan. I'm kind of indifferent about Miley. I don't really Like I said, I'm just really not into like celebrities. Like I just don't really care. But I feel like we'd get along well. We both love makeup, Christmas, and junk food. Also, see with the Christmas album. That's great. Yes. Yeah, no, obviously. I feel like it's interesting because, like, in these lives, I've gotten to talk to you guys and, like, get more idea of your personalities. But clearly, you guys see many videos that I upload. And even though I'm strictly talking about one thing typically on my videos, I feel like you still get a better sense of my personality, but it's kind of fun for me to be able to see your guys' personalities. OMG, yes, Sia's Christmas song is a year-round favorite. Honestly, I don't think I've even heard it, so I'm gonna have to look that up. Run DMC, oh, that's fun. Love Run DMC. That's tricky. I love that song. I love that song. That's such a good one. I feel like there's so much good music out there. And I feel like I like a lot of like weird songs. Like I know growing up, my dad really liked rap music. But not like the rap that is like today. Like he liked I don't know, just like it's very different, the kind of rap music that he used to listen to. Like we used to listen to the song like Bite It and Roxanne, and I don't know, like just different stuff. And I really like that kind of stuff. Like UTFO, but nobody knows that kind of stuff. And so I feel like I never play it around other people because nobody knows what's going on. So it's not as fun, but I like to play that kind of stuff with my dad. And I like a lot of stuff. I feel like a lot of my music taste comes directly from my father. I feel like my dad has really good music taste. Like he likes, I don't know, just like songs that I, that's so, I can't even think of anything, but it's just good stuff. Like my dad really likes Pat Benatar, and we got to see, we did that, I don't know whether it was his birthday or Father's Day a couple years ago, but we went and we got to see Pat Benatar, and he's seen Pat Benatar a couple of times in concert, but I just got to see Pat Benatar for the first time with him, and that was so fun. I mean, he's like, she's old or whatever, but it was really good. And I love all that kind of stuff and just older stuff. Not like into tons of country, but Carrie Underwood and her son's version of Little Drummer Boy. OMG, so cute. I've never heard of that. I do like Carrie Underwood. I like country music, but like I said, I pretty much like just about everything. Like there's nothing I don't like. But I want to hear that. I like the Little Drummer Boy, so I'm curious about that. My dad is a big Harry Styles fan, and it makes me so happy. Like that's my baby. That is so funny. I don't think my dad even knows who Harry Styles is. No, that's not true. He probably does, but I don't know if he likes him or not, but that's so funny. New this year on her Christmas album. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to check it out because I think that's adorable. I think that's so cute that her son sang a song like that, and I think that'd be really good. So I'm excited about that. That's like, I just watched, there was a Christmas special, a music like Christmas special on TV with like a bunch of singers or whatever, and someone's daughter sang with her. Was it Pink? Pink's daughter, maybe, sang with her, and it was so cute and so good, and she did such a good job, and I thought that was really cool. So I think that's really fun, especially for like a holiday Christmas album. It's like, you know, Christmas and the holidays, they're all about family. So I think that's really awesome that they let their kids or, you know, their family members or whatever be a part of it. Yeah, it was Pink. All right, good. Dad coming in clutch with the answers. I don't have enough space in my brain to like remember everything thoroughly. But yeah, that was so cute. She did such a good job. Pink's daughter did such a good job. And she like, you can tell she has like the power that like Pink has in her voice. It's really cool. And she's young too. But yeah, I like my dad's taste in music. And I like country music. And I just like everything. I don't know. Liam also has really interesting taste in music. Liam always brings up songs that I have never heard before, ever. He will find the most random stuff, and I don't even know how well, I do know how he finds it. He's constantly listening to his Discover Weekly on what is that called? Spotify, and he's constantly listening to it, and he's always like flagging the music he likes, and he just finds everything. I literally remember the most useless stuff. I know. You know what? That's the thing. It's like when you don't need to remember something, that will stick with you forever. But then like when you actually need to, or at least for me, then it just doesn't come to you. OMG, I can't stand death metal. Yeah, I don't really listen to a whole lot of death metal, but I can't lie. I did listen to like a little bit. I did listen to like a little bit of like screamo music and like random stuff like that. I don't know. I have a record player, and when I was in high school, especially like freshman year, sophomore year and stuff, I was really into like Asking Alexandria and things like that. So this is like a house party cocktail hour. Oh my gosh, yes. Me and my coworkers over quarantine, because since we're hairdressers, when we were quarantined, there was no working from home. It was just we were home doing nothing. So a lot of us had literally nothing to do and a lot of time on our hands. So we were house partying each other like every day, drinking. Cocktail hour every day. And that's exactly what this is like. We're just hanging out, talking, doing some fun things. But yeah, I used to listen to like a lot of, I have Asking Alexandria records for my record player, and I have Bring Me the Horizon. I really liked Bring Me the Horizon. I liked a lot of more interesting, random, weird stuff. I saw them last September with Shinedown and Papa Roach and Savage After. Oh, that's really cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I was really into all that. I was really into Asking Alexandria so much that like I had one of those. Does he? Your son loves Bring Me the Horizon? Yeah, I really like Bring Me the Horizon as well. I would say Asking Alexandria, I probably wouldn't listen to right now as much as if I was going to listen to one of them, I would listen to Bring Me the Horizon a little bit more. I love both those bands. Good taste, good taste. Yeah, right? I don't know. Like I said, I'm into some really random like mix of things. I don't really stick to one thing. I kind of like just do whatever. But yeah, especially when I was in high school, I was listening to a lot of stuff like that. I'm sorry, but the thought of you listening to death metal makes me laugh so much. I know. Do you like My Chemical Romance? Of course. I do like My Chemical Romance. I know. I get a lot of here's the thing, right? Everybody looks at me and I'm very bubbly and very like, but when I was in high school, I like exclusively dressed like a goth person. I wore all black, dark black eyeliner, black lipstick every single day. I pretty much like exclusively shopped at Hot Topic. All of my things were black with skulls on it. That was my dig. That's how I dressed. That was it. And I gotta say, like, even though that's how I dressed and I really liked that aesthetic, and I listened to music like that, and I liked the aesthetic of it, and I don't know, it made me happy. I've always been bubbly. So people are always like very confused by me because everybody like looks at me and I'd be like dressed in goth stuff and be like, here I am. I was also a cheerleader, like a competitive cheerleader. And I like all from third grade till I was captain my senior year, like I was very into that for the school. And so I was, very confusing to people. So I just like what I like. Can't hide it. I know, me being goth. I know a lot of people like don't understand. But it's just like, I don't know. And even to this day, like I like work a real job. So like, I don't really do that and I can't really do that. And honestly, it's a lot of effort to like put together like a whole goth attire situation. So it's just a lot of work, but I'm not going to lie. I still like it. I like the look whenever I see people in the mall, oh my gosh, and they're like all out in their Hot Topic things and they're like hawk and like the whole thing. I always make it a point to tell people that I love the way they look because it takes a lot of courage to go out looking so different. And I used to get a lot of hate for it. And people say it like straight to your face. People do not hold back at all. So I always make it a point to like tell people that I think it's cool and that I like it and to support it because I know what it's like to go out in public like that and get so much hate. So it is what it is. But I still love it. Like if I could, every once in a while, like Liam and I met when I was doing the goth thing heavily because we met in high school. So Liam is actually like super into it. He really likes it. He is not himself, but he liked me when I was doing it and he liked the way it looked. So it's actually funny, like every now and then, even though I don't do it on a regular basis because I don't do that for work, obviously, and like things like that. On date night, I'll put on my goth attire every once in a while. If we go out to the movies, I'll goth up. Can I still do any? Cheerleading has changed a lot since I was one. You were a cheerleader? Oh, that's so fun. Yes, goth emo style is one of my favorite aesthetics, right? I don't know. It's so just cool. And people are just so unapologetically themselves when they do it. And I just think it's so cool. I just really love it. And like I said, I've always just been that kind of confusing person doing 3 years. Oh, that's awesome. I know. It's a lot of fun and it's a big commitment. And I really, really enjoyed it. I would never change anything. Like I really enjoyed being a cheerleader, but I had a very confusing aesthetic between being goth and a cheerleader in high school. And then when I was younger, I was like really into ballet and karate. So, you know, I just got a mix of things. I'm just a big old melting pot. You turned into a jockette though. That's funny. I actually didn't want to be a cheerleader as a kid. My sister was a cheerleader. And she was super into it, super good at it. Like my sister was a fantastic cheerleader. She actually coaches now. And I didn't want to do it because when I was little, I didn't want to do anything my sister was interested in. I was like very much so like, if Crystal likes it, I don't. So I wanted to be a football player because I wanted to be, you know, I don't know, different. And I liked getting dirty and doing the boy things. I was very tomboy. So I wanted to be a football player, but I was so little. I guess my mom was worried about me. And I don't know if this is true or not, but my mom always said that you're way too light. Like I didn't weigh enough. And that as I got older, I wouldn't like make weight or whatever. And I would never get to play and I would sit on the bench a lot. So I was like, okay, fine. So I decided to do cheerleading instead. And I actually grew to love it. So it worked out for the better, but I was kind of reluctant to do that. I wanted to be a football player. Super random, but. And honestly, knowing how big I ended up being, 5 foot, 100 pounds soaking wet, probably wouldn't have worked out in my favor anyway, trying to go down the football path, but that's what I wanted to do. But instead, I still got to get my tomboy thing out, and I got to do karate. I did karate for like 10 years, so that was fun. I got my black belt and whatever. It was good. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed all of like the learning about like the history, not like history, I guess, but kind of like, you know, like the culture and the reason behind everything. I don't think, although I went through 10 years of karate, I wouldn't say I'm a good fighter, but I do appreciate the art of it. Do I like ballet? I did ballet for a few years. I do like ballet. I would love to dance again, but I shouldn't have time. But I do like ballet. You did gymnastics for 8 years and softball for 12 years. That's awesome. I did softball. I don't even know how many years, but I did it like through the town for like however long. A lot of years. I did it throughout middle school, like till the end of middle school, and I started like t-ball or whatever. But I broke my hand playing softball because I was terrible at it. But I did it. Thank you. But I did it for fun because I don't know. I always like to keep busy. We always did a lot of things. Me and my sister signed up for tons of stuff as kids. So I did a lot of softball, but I was not good at it. And I did gymnastics as well since like kindergarten all the way through. And then in high school, when you were a cheerleader, you had to do like tumbling and we went together. So I did a lot of that. You do gymnastics? That's so awesome. Like currently? That's so cool. Do you just do it for fun? Like do you take classes or do you like compete? Contortion, that's so cool. I love that. Okay, never done that, but that's awesome. That's so cool. I love softball. I was catcher and outfield. Yeah, I was outfield, but I was outfield because I was terrible. not because I was good, because nobody ever hit it into the outfield, so I just kind of stood there in the grass. And I actually could throw a ball pretty far and pretty well. I just could not catch it for the life of me. So, you know, it was what it was, which was why outfield, I guess, was good, because most of the balls that came into the outfield were already on the ground. So I just had to pick them up and throw them. Second base and pitcher. That's funny. That's awesome. Yeah. I also rarely ever hit the ball, like ever. And the one time I did hit the ball, I was there was actually a pitcher that like everybody was terrified of because she was so good. And we were playing that team and she pitched, and for whatever reason, I don't know how, but I hit the ball that she threw. And I was so shocked that that even happened, because I never hit the ball, that I forgot to run. And everybody was yelling at me, and I was like, oh my God, I gotta run. Almost got my hand broke reaching for a pitch. I don't think the girl would swing it. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Yep, same. I'm terrible at sports, and I was always put in outfield. Yep. I actually broke my hand playing third base. I don't know why. I was put on third base, and someone threw the ball at me, and I caught it, but I caught it with my hand that didn't have the mitt on, because they put, you know, your mitt goes in your opposite hand so that you can throw with your dominant hand. But like, I can't think like that. My non-dominant hand didn't want to catch the ball either. So I caught the ball, but I caught it in my bare hand and it broke my hand. It broke, I got like 2 fractures one in my pinky and like one down here. So, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't like, I don't know. I can't think like that. I was outfield because I had a power throw to reach home if need. Wow, that's impressive. You could throw it all the way home? Dang. That's crazy. I was a pitcher for a little bit because I was on a team that really didn't have any pitchers. So I would pitch the ball and I was terrible. So that was fun. But it's okay. Like every year, because it was rec, some years I would have girls that were really serious and really good, and I would be like intimidated, and I'd be like, wow, this is going to be terrible. And sometimes I would have people that were really supportive and nice to me, even though I was terrible. So just depended. I know my hand, but you know what? I was in the 7th grade, and it was awesome because that's back when like the NJ Ask was the thing, and which is like, if you guys aren't around my age and you don't know what that is, it's like a standardized test that you have to take. And I'm terrible at spelling. I'm really good at math, but spelling is not my strong suit at all. And I broke my my dominant hand, because that's the one that wasn't in a mitt that I caught the ball with. And so I couldn't write because I had this big, like, it wasn't a cast. It was like a brace that I had to be in, but it was like all metal and like went up to here, and I couldn't write and I couldn't hold a pencil. So I had a teacher with me for the standardized test for the NJ Ask, and they put us in a separate room, and I just verbally said what I wanted and she wrote it down. So that year I got the best scores on the English portion and the like essay writing, because I didn't have to spell anything. I just spoke and then she just did it all for me. So also punctuation, terrible at punctuation and grammar. She did all of it for me. Fantastic. What's all the talk online about you appearing in a UK movie with Kurt Affair and David? You know what? Honestly, I have no idea. People keep saying that, and I don't know. I don't know. I'm not in a movie. I will never be in. Well, I mean, that's never say never, but I am not an actress. That is not something you're going to see me doing. So I don't know. Maybe someone has the same name as me. Maybe there's another Kimberly Gallagher out there. I mean, could be crazier things, but not me. Text message. So yeah, that's kind of that. But I know, poor hand, but that was the best year ever for standardized testing, because I got the best grade I think I probably ever would have gotten, because I didn't have to spell anything. But oh my gosh, we have been on for like an hour and a half, which is literally crazy. I don't think the other stream was this long. This is so long. And I think it is 11:30. Ashley, I think, wants to go to bed. She keeps walking over to me like, come on, Mom, let's go. So I think I'm going to end it right here. But I really appreciate everybody who came out and hung out with me. And I will be back again tomorrow. So I hope to see you guys then. So everybody, have a good night, and I'll see you later. Bye.